All right, so Brawlhalla is already announcing a new legend. It is King Zuva, Hammer, and Battle Boots. The stats are, in my opinion, very, very good. Kind of a mix of like TEROS and I would say Tezca. I think with how the stats are set up, the least desirable one is definitely speed, with it being 4. However, depending on where the speed can be taken from, the worst would probably be defense, but if it's strength or dex, then that's super good for the character, and I think you're going to see people automatically choosing that. But a quick breakdown of the SIGs on each weapon. We got to see kind of a preview. So starting with boots, you have N-SIG, which seems to be like a leap forward in the air. Pretty standard, doesn't look like there's anything to it. It's almost like Thea N-SIG on boots, but just like simply that first initial charge. There's no like rubber band backward. Side sig on boots also is pretty straightforward. It looks just like a kick. Initially, I thought the foot like extended out far, but it's actually a bunch of rocks that he's kicking. So it looks like it has a lot of force, and I think it's going to be straightforward again. Down sig as well seems simple from what we've seen. He stomps in the ground and it just like shoots up like a mound of rocks. Hammer N-SIG seems to be like a 2-part sort of SIG, where at first he grabs you and then he gets to launch you downwards. So that's pretty good. I doubt it hits on the ground. Side SIG kind of reminds me of TEROS side SIG, except it's like a 2-part swing. I'm gonna imagine it has a lot of force on it. Down SIG actually has a huge slam into the ground. Looks like the hitbox should be covering a ton of area, so I'm curious to see if they tone that down at all or just release it like this. But that's the initial hit. It brings them up in the air and then it sends them down yet again. So he has 2 SIGs on Hammer that can spike. But yeah, that is just a quick overview of King Zuva. Let me know what you guys think. Hammer boots, great combination. The signatures, we'll see how good they are on release, but like the stats paired with the weapons alone, you know how I always say this, and I think I said this with the Mugi as well. The character with the stats and the weapon combinations, those are good enough to carry this character, but the SIGs, I have a feeling, are going to make this legend instantly like a top 10 legend. I would not be surprised on that. So if you liked it, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and peace.